Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to our channel Vimwelo. First, I want to take this opportunity guys to thank you for always tuning in to watch my videos, to support Vimwelo channels and to show your love. I do not take that for granted guys. I do appreciate your time. Guys, today we want to talk about Daisy G or Lady G, Lady J. We are going to talk about Davy Jr. guys. And let's start the reaction video. Yesterday, I watched Davy Jr.'s video, one of his vlogs yesterday. And he was actually outside their home at the gate, at Conmam's home, outside the gate. Davy Jr. was with the Hello Baby and also with the Matiko. Matiko is the guy Davy Jr. has taken his wife away from him. So it seemed like, according to Davy Jr. or Daisy, Lady J, I'll call him Lady J like Gintu does. Yeah, according to Lady J, he wasn't aware Matiko was coming to the house or to their home. So it's kind of, he came outside the gate and bumped him there while he and Hello Baby were about to leave. Hello Baby was on his motorbike. So they find Matiko outside the gate, and Davy Jr. or Lady J, of course, he had his camera on, and he was vlogging or recording, saying, "Oh, I did not expect to see you here. Why are you here?" and things like that. Matiko looked very vulnerable. He looked like, helpless, and he looked a little bit tipsy, like he has been drinking. So Lady J pointed this to his audience. "Oh, I did not expect him to be outside here," because of course Lady J do not go to Matiko's home anymore since he went and took Matiko's wife away and cleared the house, everything. They took everything. We all seen that. So Lady J went like to Matiko, "How can I help you? What do you want me to do for you?" And Matiko was like very humble, very vulnerable, very kind of scared. And he was like, because he doesn't speak English, he was talking in Swahili. He said, "Davy, I do not like what you did to me. I did not like the way you did to me to take my wife away from me. My wife, I love her so much." That was his exactly words in Swahili. And Lady J was like to his audience, "Oh, he is now begging me to go and talk to his wife so she can come back home." He did not say like, "Go and talk to my wife" or "beg my wife." He said he did not like what you did to him. So that was one thing I found, that he wasn't interpreting properly what Matiko is saying in Swahili.
My support. In such a scenario, what can you do?
Davy. Mke wangu ndikuwa nampenda sana Davy.
Acha ni translate. So he's saying he used to love his wife to the fullest.
Na ukweli sitaji kwamba eti kitu ambacho manifanyia bro. Mimi ukweli.
Mbona wale walikuwa wanakutumia kuniharibia jina na ulikuwa unajua ni uongo? So I'm asking him, why is he used to spoil my name whereas he knows it's pure lies?
Bro, mke wangu kule.
So he's saying, guys, he's asking me for me to talk with his wife so that he can be back. Now my question is, forget about that. Why people are they using you to troll my name?
Sitawahi kufanya kitu kama vile nilifanya.
So he's saying he'll never repeat what he used to do.
Sitawahi rudia tena. Lakini wife wangu nampenda. Mke wangu nampenda.
So he's saying he really loves his wife so much. But guys, at times I wonder about how the village is. It's pure.
So Davy kept on telling Matiko, forget about it. Why did you go to spoil my name? Why did you spoil my name? And Matiko was like, no, please, bro, please return my wife. And then Matiko, as I said earlier, he looked a bit tipsy. And he was struggling with his nose. It's like he's got cold. You can see he's turning back around and just blowing his nose with his finger, African style way of, old men. Like in a grandpa, is how they used to blow their nose. They just press their nose one side with one. Anyway, I felt sorry for him because he wasn't even talking loudly. His voice was very low. You can see he's been struggling. And Davy was just like looking at him with a very, serious face, big eyes, like angry, somebody who is very, very angry with him, he was. And in the beginning, it's Davy who went to bring stress in Matiko's family by going to interfere with the family and eventually taking his wife away. So this man has been suffering and he has come to you, and all what you are doing is like looking at him like you're gonna eat him the next minute. Why did you go on telling lies, spoiling my name, and all that, and all that? Obviously, this man, how he was looking, and David, to be honest, for those who hear Swahili, he wasn't interrupting the Swahili, according to what Mr. Matiko has said. So as I was saying, Lady J continued to ignore Matiko very much so. And Matiko kept calling him bro, please, Davy, please, bro, please. And then Davy this time wasn't even listening to Matiko. He was ignoring him. He changed the whole story. Now, the topic which Matiko came to discuss with him, he changed it. You see, guys, and he started talking to his audience. You see, guys, this is why I keep myself to myself, because village people, this and that. You know, guys, when I went to Philippines, he started praising his siblings. I went to Philippines and I saw what the good job, my brother and sister, they've done, and things like that. It's like, this guy came to see you because of different topic. Why are you switching off and now you are talking to your audience, explaining things about Philippines? And Matiko is standing there so helplessly, like, it was so bad the way he was ignoring him.
Even he literally crying right now, Bro, guys, for me, I always guide what I have because I know it's not easy. Yeah. The other time I traveled to the Philippines, I saw like how my siblings really work so hard just to like build their brand. But this is a situation whereby when my brother comes here, he's so lenient to them, shout outs left, right, center. Right now, even we're not at peace at all. So for me, when I don't know what to do. But this guy really disturbed my mind.
So yeah, Matiko was continuously saying to Lady J, Davy, I beg you. And so Davy was taking the advantage of this guy, Matiko, because he saw that he is down to earth, like he is really begging him. He is begging him, and Davy continues to ignore him. So as I said, when Matiko was saying to Davy, I beg you, bro, I beg you, Davy was just saying to his audience, do you know this guy was used to tarnish my name, and now he's here begging me. And Matiko just goes like, please, Davy, return my wife. I love my wife. I want my wife back. And then Davy is not taking, he wasn't listening at all. He wasn't.
He was used just to pull me down. which I really appreciate everybody who has been very supportive to me. Like, they believe, the trust you built in me, I don't take it for granted. So never listen to the naysayers, the haters around here.
Bro, nilikuwa naomba mke wangu, nampenda, lakini bro,
So as Davy was still talking to his audience and trying to ask Matiko, why did you allow those, small, poor YouTubers to come and, ask you to lie against me? It reached to a point where Matiko now was telling Davy, said it to Davy, I am sorry, I will never do it again. I was asked to tell lies against you by Mugesi and Gintu. So Matiko came to tell us all the stories he said while he was talking with the Gintu and Mugesi. They are lies. So I was wondering now, in this village, who are we going to trust? Who are we going to believe in? Yeah? I think Mugesi, because repeatedly Matiko continued to say that it's Mugesi who came and told me I should say this and that and that. Of course, Gintu as well was involved. So he said, in general, they came and told me what to say and to lie against you. So,
bro,
so what he's saying, he was convinced to speak the lies. If you hear Swahili, you can translate, What he's saying, the other crazy individuals, they told him this is what you should say for sympathy, which is so wrong. And I feel so sorry for this. Maybe for those who are just joined on these YouTube channels, they don't understand, like, what's up? What's going on?
So, I'm asking Mugesi and Gintu, can you come out and tell us for sure if this is what happened? Because now we don't know who is telling the truth. It's confusing us. We don't know who is telling the truth. For sure, what happened to Matiko is something which is not acceptable at all. For Lady J to go to Matiko's family and split them and become so powerful and like, oh, my audience have been watching, you've been abusive to your wife, and they have given money for me to go and rent her a place and carry everything. That is out of order. That have never been seen or heard anywhere. Normally, you stay away from a family's home. You stay away. So, Matiko now is saying he was asked to tell lies by Mugesi, and he is begging Lady J, telling him, I will never do that ever again in my life. I will never do it. And here Lady J is broadcasting. So, as I said from earlier, Lady J and Hello Baby, they came outside the gate and bumped to Matiko. All that also, I don't know if it was true they bumped him coming to his home. It could be arranged as well. It could be arranged.
Support.
So Matiko wants I support him.
Ukipatia mke wangu hata 10,000, unaona kwamba tu huyu jamaa hata yeye ningemsupport hata 10,000, unaona?
Mimi nakuuliza, kuja hapa. So guys, this is Matiko, the person who we've been helping his wife. So today he pulled up here. So my question is, do I owe you any money, even a shilling?
So we just need to know the truth, guys, because we can't be fooled here. Yeah, we seen when Matiko was talking to Mugesi and Gintu, he told us, Matiko said about how he sold 2 pieces of land to, Lady J, the first one, which was 50 by 50, and Lady J had to pay 80,000 Kenya shillings, and the second one was 70 by 70, I think square meter or something like that, and he asked him to pay 120,000 Kenya shillings, and Lady J had only paid 18,000 Kenya shillings. So there's 100 and probably 2,000 Kenya shillings which is remaining. So how did all this story now have changed? Matiko himself, he said when he took the phone to go and they didn't have food, he went to put phone to the shop so that they can be given food, and when he has money he can go and grab the phone and pay for the food. Now it was all changed again. Yesterday Lady J was saying Matiko took the phone to the people who sell liquor, the alcohol drink, to drink. So it's all, and everything Lady J was saying, Matiko was kind of agreeing to it. He looked vulnerable. So I don't know if he been forced also to say yes, yes, yes to everything by Lady J, because everything is twisted now. Everything is twisted. Like all what we know from the beginning is, oh, Lady J was telling him, you seen those people, they came and used you, they did a vlog, they made the money out of you, and they left you after telling you to tarnish my name and to tell lies. And then Matiko was agreeing to that. So it becomes like a serious matter. How is it really true? Mogesi and Gintu went to tell Matiko to tell lies against Lady J. How would they do that for? According to how we know how they've been so helpful to the village, they've been so active, with what they are doing and making sure everything is going properly. How could they just use that moment, use this Matiko to tell lies, as they, as he is saying? How would they come with that idea? Because they need to protect their, their job. They need to protect what they are doing to help people. So I don't know who to believe here. I'm honestly, also confused, big time. I'm confused.
Well, he's saying the other crazy individuals, they told him this is what you should say for sympathy, which is so wrong, Very emotional. Even don't speak about their name. Who is Mogesi? So why is saying Mogesi came and lied to him? And actually, your days are numbered. I tell you, those fake haters within my village, your days are numbered. Recently, they appeared with his wife on my YouTube channel, guys. And the wife said she lost a phone. Fortunately enough, one of you pulled for her. I bought a phone, for the wife. As day progresses, I was told he just took the phone from the wife and he went and give it out so that she can drink alcohol.
So constantly Matiko was begging for his wife to come back, and he was explaining to Lady J in Swahili how much he loved his wife and how much he would not want to hurt his wife. This is how I took that sentence, because as he was going, I will never want to do this to my wife. And before he said end, David Jr. was already jumping in to the, to interrupt, and then Matiko could not finish his sentence. Oh no, this guy was just used to tarnish my name and all that. And then Lady J says, oh, the phone, we bought it for his wife. Why now? According to Gintrus and Mugesis, this phone have been bought or sent to this lady to go and do this dirty work. So my question is, why would the Lady J and his supporters decide to buy a phone for the lady, not for the family? It should be also allowed for the husband to use, because this Matiko reached to a point where he was like, oh, I did not like the action you have taken between me and my wife, but now I love my wife, but now you have taken her. It's okay, I don't have anything to say. He was saying these things in Swahili. Can you imagine? He is that low. And that time, Lady J is like bragging with his chest like this, holding the camera, looking at the camera, looking at the Matiko. So, with the evil eyes, like, what are you saying? He's ignoring him. On the other hand, Hello Baby is laughing. They were laughing at him like he is, Do you know, guys, it reached to a point where Matiko really had to kneel down to beg Lady J. This is because he eventually said to Lady J, since you took my wife, I've never eaten. Since my wife left the home, I've never eaten anything. I know there is a child who was left behind with Matiko, his son. So I don't know whether the son has been eating or not. So after Matiko begging Lady J to bring his wife back and telling us how he loved his wife and how he feel bad and said, oh, you've taken my wife now, she's gone, there is nothing I can do, he started now begging Lady J for money to buy food because he said he've never eaten anything since the wife left home. And now Lady J will come here and brag to his audience, oh, he now wants me to give him like a $10 so he can go and buy food. He really was like embarrassing him and taking the advantage of this guy and his Matiko situation of vulnerability. He is hungry. He is not strong to... So guys, as I said, Matiko was crying a lot, and he was very emotional, and crying and saying he is very hungry. He wants 1,000 Kenya shillings to go and purchase some maize so that he can grind them to come to be a flour, ugali flour. But Davy was very, very ignorant and, you know, saying to his audience, oh, Matiko is regretting for what he done. And he was, you know, Davy, Lady J was calling Mr. Gintu, Mr. Yeah, of course, he is a Mr. Yeah, Davy was saying, oh, Matiko was cheated by little fishes, small fishes. He was calling Gintu and Moges that they are small fishes, and now he is regretting. So this is the point where Matiko had to kneel down, really, really crying and saying he is very, very hungry. And David took this opportunity to, you know, to make his content. Instead of helping. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to help you with? You know, he was like just embarrassing him and taking too long. Like, you are taking too long. That's your house, the gate behind you. Even ask him if he wants something quickly to drink, to eat. You know, take him home. Just give him something to eat quickly, and then he'll be strong to go and...
Apologizing on this camera. Really apologizing. And for me, I have no bad intentions towards you. So he's saying I used to help him, but right now he ruined everything. Being used, cheap clout. You know, this is so sad. So sad. Yeah, I was leaving. But there's a scenario whereby he pulled up at our gate. So he's saying since the wife left, he has never eaten. His life is so miserable. And I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. If it were you, what could you do? So he's asking me 1,000 Kenyan shillings so that he can eat.
Yeah, try to give him like a first aid. Something he can eat quickly, you know, to be a bit warm, to be a bit strong, because he was really complaining and crying. But yeah, no. David Jr. or Lady J, he took the moment for his content and took his time. So yes, guys, Matiko continued to say that he would never do it again. He said it for the second time, the third time, you know, I was cheated. I will never do this again. I will never say lies against you, Davy. Please forgive me. He was begging and begging and begging. And of course, as I said, Lady J took that scenario like an opportunity for him to create the best content of his life. So what happened eventually, he said, I'm not going to give you any money I will go and buy you food if it's the food you want. So he asked Matiko to step in on the motorbike. So they went. Matiko was in the middle, Davy at the back holding the camera, and Hello Baby was riding the motorbike. So they went to their shopping center, which is not far. And when they went there, they were walking around to find where they can buy some maize. And Matiko said, oh, there is one of his friend, like she sells maize, let's go and support her. So Matiko was in his senses, to be honest with you, but he was just helpless. So they went there. Matiko said, Davy Jr. asked, how much maize, how much maize do you want? And Matiko said, I'd like 5 gallons. So they went, he purchased 3 gallons in the beginning, and then they went in another place, added another 2 more. Then they went to the portion mill place, and where the maize will be, going through this machine, and it will become ugali flour. And that is what happened. And I think by then he hasn't given him a penny. And Matiko said, he don't have like tomatoes and things like that. Davy said he will buy for him, but he never bought. Matiko told him, can you, in 1,000 shillings, can you give me 500 and keep 500 buy the food? But that never happened. Instead of Davy buying him all these like groceries to go, because you cannot go and cook ugali flour on its own. You need vegetables, if you need protein as well, which can be like a bit of meat to go with it, or beans somehow, So he never bought all that. Davy said they need to go to the cash point, where he went to go and draw money out. So when he went there, he was saying he's going to get him like 200 Kenya shillings, which is $2, after now giving him the flour, the maize, and then it has been made to be a ugali flour. So he gave him 2 pounds. Yeah, of course, $2. So anyway, they said that they will now, after that, taking the money, Davy said to Hello Baby, we're gonna escort him. So guys, when they arrived to this place where Lady J was going to cash some money and give Matiko 200 shillings, Matiko was left with the Hello Baby on the motorbike. And Matiko started saying, oh, like in a very sad voice, saying, oh, I'm okay now, I have at least some food, and which is just the flour, nothing else, I'm okay. It's like eating potatoes alone, if you know what I'm saying. That's how ugali is. You can't just have ugali, you have greens, vegetables to go and cook, to eat it with. Some tomatoes, to make it, the vegetables better, and at least a bit of beef or something, or chicken. So it can be like a balanced diet. But he was very appreciative with only this, a sack of flour, maize flour. So he was telling to Hello Baby, oh, I'm very grateful, I'm happy now I have food, but I thank you, but I do love my wife, and my wife just left me like that. It's okay. It's okay, but that's what he was saying. And Hello Baby was laughing at him. He was laughing. He did not even, comfort him or anything. They did not want to hear Matiko saying anything about his wife. What is it? It is his wife. He's got the right to talk about it. And the person who took his wife out of the house is there. Explain to Matiko where his wife is. Tell him, let's go. I'll take you there. You can go and speak to her. Matiko looked very, very scared to tell them, he didn't have a voice. He looked very scared. He cannot say anything, and he is very, very worried about his wife. So guys, this doesn't look genuine. Please let me know in the comment section, because Matiko looked like he has been silenced by Lady J and been instructed what to say, what to behave like, because himself, his own real thing, the reason he came to Lady J, of course he wants some food, but mostly he was talking about his wife. But he wasn't given any opportunity to explain himself, and he was just asked to be quiet, and that is very, very, very bad. And then with this twist of the whole scenario of Mogesi and Gintu, they asked Matiko to lie. This is very, very worrying. It's very worrying because the whole story is very bad what Lady J did to Matiko about his wife to break his marriage and everything, and then twisting the story. We don't even know whether Lady J also asked Matiko to lie. That's for sure.
They can cook, but the best thing that I'll do, I won't give him liquid cash. What I'll do, I'll buy just for him food that he wants, and that will be it. Real stories from here in the village. Okay, get inside, get on the motorbike so that we can go and kununulia chakula.
Number 3.
Unanunua wapi?
Ustumulenya kwanza. Sije kwani basi nyambo. Nilikuwa nasema
ongea kila vipi? Ongea kila mtu asikie.
Nilikuwa nataka unipatie 500. Alafu 500 nimeweka roho 5. Alafu kweli sitawaje kuchukua video na Mogesi.
Mimi sina shida tu ukifanya vituko zako. So he's trying to persuade me like he'll never repeat associating with the haters. Me, I have no problem at all.
So now guys, let's talk a little bit about the dreadlock guy who is Murasenso. I know a lot has been seen what happened during Mr. Luis's birthday. So I'm just gonna talk a couple of things which I saw, and I think, you know, I'll bring them here. We all know the beginning of the vlog of the dreadlock guy, the day of Mr. Luis's birthday. They had some, you know, some disagreement and some exchanging words, him and Rochelle, because of, oh, cover the baby's face, oh, that and that, oh, mom is calling, the food is ready, blah, blah, blah. He want to record, Rochelle is also recording. And yeah, that was the beginning of the vlog itself.
Father-in-law is turning. What's happening, Rocio?
I'm waiting for you to go with this.
Yeah, cover his face, or even using the hat. Otherwise, if you want to reveal everything today, you choose. So, guys, sorry. This video starts with a little chaotic moves. But most people, yeah, you've covered his face. That's all that matters.
See, I'm also filming Marwa, so.
No, you've not covered his face, and even you. If he appears, it's gonna be like that.
No,
okay, let's go.
Come on. Then you edit this part, please.
But I've asked you to cover his face over and over and over.
I'm also going there, Marwa.
Okay.
And then they went inside and they had some food at some point, and then dreadlock guy and Ro, they went out. So when they went out, they went to an ice cream shop, and they got some, I think it's a cake for Mr. Luis. It's a chocolate cake, and then they put it on the pushchair, and they were walking back home, and they had some ice creams. So what I found here is the dreadlock guy starting to brag about, you know, about ice cream. Is like his first time to eat ice cream, talking like a child, explaining, oh, I have a reason why I should eat the ice cream today because it's my first time, and also bragging and saying, oh, I can say this is the reason of me eating ice cream for the first time because it's Mr. Luis's birthday. Some things he just says, they don't make sense, they are not necessary, they are just childish.
Okay.
issues every day. So they are fighting to see if they will treat me before I treat them. But I know I have a...
Honestly, very good chocolate. Very good chocolate.
But I can say also I have very good subscriber, like Madam V, for Mr. Luis, everybody. Let's enjoy.
And a good wife.
Good wife also.
That treats you. Ice cream.
Self-proclaimed. All jokes. For example, me, the reason I'm eating today is because it's honestly Mr. Luis' birthday, so we had to
Hey,
go.
where's Mr. Luigi?
We had to go. I will not eat much in the house. So we had to go there and get something. And to be fair, I can get a good excuse to say where I'm eating.
What?
It's my first time to try something new. You know?
He went on telling Rocio they were discussing how old Mr. Luis was on his birthday. And Rocio said it's 77. So what I found here is Mr. Dreadlock guy telling Rocio, oh, you know what? You need to start treating your dad every day like it's his birthday because it's a blessing. Of course, yes, it is. And it's not a bad thing he was saying to her, to treat him like it's his birthday every day. So he went on and telling Rocio, you know, this is a big blessings. Now he is 77. You know, now God can only, he did not even say maybe or anything like that. He said God can only keep him up to maybe 102 years. So I found this was awkward, and also how he was telling and explaining things to Ro. It's like he knows the future. He was, now God can only keep him up to 102 years. Excuse me, are you God? How dare you estimating how long somebody can live in this world? Why are you saying these kind of things? Why can't you just enjoy the birthday and don't start bringing too much stories on how it's going to happen in the future? Mr. Luis will live for 102 years and that will be the maximum. Who are you to tell? You don't know nothing about it. These are not things to tell somebody. These are not good things to tell somebody, to try to judge and to conclude as if you are God. Who are you?
Guys, we are celebrating happy birthday, Mr. Luis. He just turned 77. Wow. 77 years. That's a major blessing. Wow. It's a major blessing. Rocio, to be honest, Rocio, I feel like you should be treating your dad like so much, like every day is his birthday. Because honestly, at 77, God can only give him up to 100 there, 102. So.
And this person who is telling Rocio this dreadlock guy, this person is the one who doesn't even talk to his dad. He doesn't call his dad. He never, bothered or let's say his father, Kohera Jr. He is trying to advise Rocio, what do you do for your father yourself? Regardless what happened between your father and Conmam, we all know Mr. Kohera Jr. came and said it wasn't his fault. Your mom did not want to live with him at that time. You were young because she don't want to do like all these cultural things and farming and milking cows and stuff like that. So why have you not forgiven your dad and see your father did not do anything wrong? There are so many people who are raised by their mom, and when they meet their father, they will talk. Why have you not showed love to your father? The love you are telling Ro to show her father every day. Because now, Conrad, we know the reason why you are not very much connected with Conrad, because he didn't take care of you when you needed him the most, when you had an accident with your eye. But now, and then your mom is because she chose to go to school and do the exam rather than taking you to the dispensary. But your real father, you are living with the con mom and con dad, and they all did this to you. Your real father did not do anything. Why have you not gone and tried to talk to him, give him a call, try to, to reunion? Because that is your fresh blood. So you don't have a, you can't come and start advising Rochelle how to live with her dad, while you yourself, you do not even care about your father, which is very, very bad. You can't. You are the wrong one here to talk about how she should, treat her dad in the future. Okay? And the other thing is, you shouldn't tell her that that God will only now keep Mr. Luis only for 102 years. You don't know that. You are not God. You are not God. So you need to shut. You understand, Mr. Dreadlock guy? You need to be quiet when it comes to some stuff. You need to do them yourself. Let's teach somebody from your own experience. That will be much better. The other thing is, every time, like, for example, when they were home, they surprised Mr. Luis with the passport. That's for sure. He knew the passport is there, but they just, presented to him on his birthday. But my problem here is, you can tell Rochelle's mom's face when all this passport story is carrying on in the room. She wasn't showing this happy face about this passport, because myself, I asked, why did you go and get a passport for Mr. Luis on his own and not also Rochelle's mom, and saying, oh, Mr. Luis, from next year he will travel to Kenya or Africa? Are you trying to, and Mr. Luis was, you were also saying he gonna go to US. I think he said something to do with the UK or something like that. But all these travels you are arranging and planning for Mr. Luis, is he going to travel on his own and leave his wife behind? This is my question. Are you trying to turn Mr. Luis to a passport bro, like you said when you gave him the sunglasses that, now girls will, girls, they'll be like looking at him, so who is that handsome man? Some stuff you talk and, puke or vomit from your mouth. They are just disgusting. They are disgusting. You cannot start a 77-year-old. He is your father-in-law. Just because you have given him your sunglasses for fun, just for him to try. Now you are there, taking Mickey of him, taking the fun of him and saying,
¿Cómo estás? Feliz cumpleaños. What is he saying, Rocío?
Te quedaba vivir en la ciudad feliz y vas a ser feliz toda la vida.
Aprobar. Probar.
¿Están rotos o no? Si acá se le objetiva.
Hacemos el informativo.
Voy así.
Son así.
Hey,
Happy birthday.
okay. Yeah.
Tell him I need to take a picture with him like this with a passport, ready to go. Tell him.
Oh my god, I just noticed your shirt is like this. Oh my god, I love it.
What?
Yeah, con esto me voy a la playa.
Tell him I want him to take a picture like that with his passport. And the title of my video will be ready to go. Mr. Luis, eso es para vacaciones.
Ah, cierto.
I want to say something, but I feel like we're funny. I want to say like now girls will be saying hello, handsome.
Con este no me conocen lo que yo le digo. No me van a cobrar. A lo que yo le digo,
Con esta, Mr. Luis,
no me conocen. Me digo.
Mucho dama habla, hola hombre, ¿cuál es tu nombre? I'll make the joke. The joke I'm saying with this one, a lot of girls will say, hello, handsome. What's your name?
So yes, guys, for me, I did not find that very funny of the dreadlock guy taking the mic of Mr. Luis on his birthday. I did not think it was a good thing to listen to. You can only say, oh, he looked nice on glasses. Wow. Something like that. Not to start saying, oh, if he walks out on something like that, the girls might start asking, who is that handsome guy and stuff like that. That is lack of respect. That's lack of respect. I also find that the dreadlock guy doesn't like to talk a lot about Rosio's mom. It's always about Mr. Luis. He is not showing this lady any respect or love. What, like, it's like now gives me a feeling of how his younger brother is doing, just going to separate Matiko and his wife, just to ruin that family. If Mura is given any opportunity, he will fly everywhere with the Mr. Luis and leave Rosio's mom there on her own. This is his ideas, because you don't even hear him saying anything about Rosio's mom. It's, oh, Mr. Luis, I want to do this, do that, Africa, I don't know what. I decided to gift him. Does Rosio's mom have a passport? We need to know. And if she doesn't, then why he didn't purchase 2 passports for both of them so they can travel together? These kind of things I do not understand. And his behavior is just so cheap. It's like he's going mental, crazy, guys. It's like he is going mad. That's all what I have to say about his, his stories. I only wanted to point that one out. My next one is Miss Trudy, guys. I watched her video when she was in Mombasa with her friends. I decided to talk about this because myself, I was also shocked, because she goes and find out when she was in the car with the drivers who were driving them around, that there are some restaurants in Mombasa, which is our country in Kenya, that you cannot go because you are black. Even though you are Kenyan, you cannot go. You cannot be served in those restaurants or resorts. You are not allowed to enter. What do you think, guys? That is mad. The only people who are allowed to go in there, they are white people, Mzungu. But if you are an African, you are a black person, doesn't matter where you come from, whether you are Kenyan, you cannot be served there. You are not welcome there at all, at all. What is this? What is going on with the world? Guys, can you believe that? In your own country, you can, even if you have money, you cannot go and, treat yourself, enter somewhere, have a meal with your family because you are black. Who does that? I think that it's very, very mean. And this is something people need to look at it very carefully. And those kind of restaurants and resorts, they should be, people need to talk. If I knew which one is which in particular, because they were discussing this in the car. And for a short while, you can see Miss Trudy, she's very shocked also. But for me, I was like, really? When I go back home, I want to go to Mombasa. I want to go and find those restaurants and see. I would like to know, because this is so bad. It's out of order. They shouldn't do that. They should not do that. That is looking, and the way Kenyans and, Africa, they struggled to get their independence and to get their freedom. Why do this to them? If somebody doesn't have money, they are coming there to beg. That's something else. But because you are black, it doesn't matter. You are Kenyan, you can't enter. Who said that? That is very bad. So I will be putting that clip of Miss Trudy where she is getting this shock of her life like I did. Because I think that is so mean. And that shouldn't be allowed at all, at all. It shouldn't be allowed in your own country. It shouldn't be allowed. That is bad.
Let you in unless
Unless what?
You're white.
Guys, are you still in Kenya? In Kenya, they don't let you in unless you're white and you're Kenyan?
Yes.
Oh my
I've never
god.
gone to a restaurant and they serve the Wazungu first before they serve you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Guys, let me talk about this. Okay,
That's
should I
why,
go out?
I went to the
Nobody wants to talk about it. Everyone is shy. But you know me,
Sorry.
so I have to talk about it. Apparently, I'm being told that here in the coast, some of these resorts are biased. So they don't allow black people to come in.
Sure.
And white people are allowed to come in. They just want, like this guy is saying, they went to the resort, but he doesn't want to be on camera. But these are his hands. He's saying that they went to a resort and then they refused to let them in because they are black. And then the people behind them were white. They let the white people go in and then the black people were told not to go. And I'm like, what? That's ridiculous. This is our country. You can't do that to us in our country.
So the other thing I liked about her, you know, a holiday in Mombasa, or during that vlog I was watching, is when they were trying to go and find somewhere to, you know, to go and swim or stuff like that. They did go to one place, and I think, so this place when they were going, I was like, oh my God, maybe it's one of those places where because you are black, you cannot enter. So I was like concentrating to look. But what happened, they went there. She was also panicking, like, I don't know if they will let us, you know, go in here or something like that. So they went to the compound, you know, she was panicking. They all like panicking a little bit because they don't know whether they can be chased away or something like that. But they came up and said they were told the place is full and there wasn't space. So that is a second thing. So there at least they were not told because they are black they can't go in, but they were told it's full. So I was like panicking, thinking this is one of those places you cannot go and you are Kenyan. Hello, excuse me. That is so bad, guys. It's so really, really bad.
Okay, guys, they said we're going to Neptune, so let's go. See guys jogging in the streets. Hey, just sweating like crazy.
I feel like you, huh?
Wow.
Girls weren't allowed, and I think we just have to bring black.
Oh, that's
Okay, so
crazy. Oh, they opened the gate. I think we're gonna be able to go in. Guys, we were afraid for a minute that they'd be also full here at Neptune and they wouldn't let us go in. But they opened the gate, so we're going in now. Finally. They're saying that we have to leave here for us to access the beach. So they're going to ask for permission to see if they're going to let us go in. I've been here. I know this place is extremely lovely. As I told you guys before, I came with my grandma here over 1 year ago. It was amazing. It was beautiful, beautiful memories. But that time we were living inside here, so we were able to access the beach.
Anyway, the other thing is they continued to look for somewhere to go and have fun because they wanted to swim. So they went and find an area, a beach where they can swim. There wasn't any restrictions and stuff like that. And you can see they walked along the beach. And what was my best moment in this clip is where she found this, somebody is disabled. He sits at the beach on the sand. And this guy, he is so creative. I'm telling you, my people, he is so creative. He had created so beautiful animals where he sits. I don't know how now because it's like he can't walk properly. He sat down. I think it's something to do with his legs. So I don't know if you just, when you look at them, then you can decide to give him something or what. But I said, oh my God, this man is so talented. He is disabled, but he sits at the beach and create some animals with the sand. Guys, we will see the clip. That was so good. It was so nice. I felt so, I was touched by that so much. And I wished if I was there, I would definitely give him whatever he wants. If I have it, I will do something for him and, try and change his life if I can. But yes, I liked his work, guys, and we will watch. I think it's very clever. And how long does it take him to do this? They are beautiful animals. You know, Kenya, we have lots of animals, so it was very, very nice to see somebody can create an animal with the sand at the beach. That was nice, guys.
That let us come in. I've seen something so impressive, guys. This is so cool. Oh my god. Wow. Sasa. Wewe umefanya hii maneno? Wow. Oh my god. Guys, this is so beautiful. Ini tortoise. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. Guys, look at this.
Is it pregnant or
This is so cool. This is a rhino. Oh man, this is crazy talent. I have to support this guy. And I can see he's disabled, but clearly, disability is not inability. Look at this. Oh wow, it's crazy. So guys, we're at the beach and they have all these amazing stuff to buy. So me and Trudy were looking for Didas. I don't know if you guys know, if you're from Kenya, you know the Didas, the ones that you can relax at home with. They have them here. Yeah, so let's see if you can get some. Actually, I feel like this is the best place to buy Didas because they are made by the people. You get my point? So yeah, let's see. Oh, they even have cute shorts and all.
Which is where you said?
Yeah, it was like 188.
And also, my now top bit I liked about Miss Trudy's video is now after everything, after having fun, because they went for the snorkeling where you go on the boat. Actually, yes, after seeing the animals, they went on the boat to go and see, they can dive and also see all these different fishes inside the sea. So they went and then came back. So when they came back, she was very excited because they were going to have a dinner in a restaurant. And the restaurant, guess where it is, guys? It's in the cave, underground, under the cave. Guys, that is something you need to go and watch, see and experience and visit Mombasa and see that. I think it was so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. It looks so nice, and that's why also I decided to share this experience with you guys. It's a very beautiful restaurant. When they entered, I thought it will be just then they will go and they will find and sit there, but no, when they entered, they have to go down, and then that is, oh, it's so beautiful. I thought it was so, something very, very, very special. It's beautiful, guys. We will see that. And I was so happy for Miss Trudy to take us around, guys, and to show Kenya what we have. Apart from those bad people who are trying to look Kenyans down or African people down because of and they are black themselves, the people with these restaurants and resorts, which an African person cannot enter. Excuse me. Money is money. What is it? So it was nice. I like to see people having fun, people enjoying themselves and exploring different things. Not only to see all this crying man who cannot make any sense, to be honest. So yes, I appreciated Miss Trudy so much for taking us around to Mombasa. Only those few clips I had from her, I think they were such beautiful moments,
I've really admired it for like the longest time. It's a restaurant inside a cave. I thought it's just one in the coast, but apparently there's a couple. So we've come to have dinner inside this restaurant in a cave. This particular one is called the Alibaba's Cave. Alibaba's Cave. So it looks like. So yeah, let's go in. Let's find out what's up. Came with a whole gang. They're all together. Oh wow, it's dark when you're coming. Oh, we're going in, down. Okay.
Like my dog's cage.
Oh, we're going down, guys.
Sounds like Sorito's cage. It's a cave.
Wow. We have to go down. Oh wow, it looks so beautiful down here. We're literally inside a cave. Oh wow. OMG. Guys. So beautiful. Oh wow. Yep, this is definitely it. It looks way better.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh guys, ain't this lovely? Oh wow, look at that. Okay, here there's an opening. This is so cool. So we're just going to where our table is. The setup here is so classy. Yes, you said?
Have our own place.
Yeah, it's oh wow, that's a lovely setup. Thank you. Wow. Everyone else coming in. You think this cave cannot come down? I don't think so. But it's scary, man. It's very scary. It's such an experience. Yeah. There's rest here.
Yeah, just there they are. We are 14.
Are you excited to be here, Lisa?
So my people, I'll take this opportunity to thank you for always coming to tune in and watch and support this channel, Vimuelo. It's our channel, guys. I appreciate your time for showing love as well and support. I ask you guys to keep watching the videos. Please give thumbs up anytime you watch a video. I beg you, because it's just a button to press. It doesn't cost anything. And also leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the channel. If there is something you'd like to see me doing, I am not doing, please let me know. Also, guys, try to share to friends and family. That would be nice if you can. Let's push this channel forward, guys. This is our channel. Let's push it forward and see if we can get it to the next level before 2025. We all know what I'm saying. So please, guys, I appreciate you. I pray for you. I love you guys always. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I pray for you. May our God bless you, protect you, and may you have a best holiday. It's not Merry Christmas anymore. It's best holidays. Oh, thank you, guys. We will definitely see before Christmas for sure.